Ball Weep Chrono Weep Mini Bong, I'm Engineer Hoist, and welcome to part 3 of building LEGO Optimus Prime. First thing we want to do before we get out of the way is we've got a new member here. Thank you, Jonathan Guy, for supporting the channel. And hello to Daniel Evans, Grand Galvatron, Super VH, who are in the chat already. Hopefully we'll be getting a few more people. And, you know, I've been forgetting to do this, so let's get it out of the way before we go. Thank you to everybody, including Jonathan Guy, our new member, and all of our other members that you see scrolling on the screen right now. And also thank you to our moderators that help out here on YouTube as well as in the Discord server. So thank you all of you for your support. So where are we? You say today? Well, here we are. You can't really see it when he's standing up, but we've got this far on Optimus Prime, and we're going to do the rest. His head, his arms, and all of his accessories, and also the grill. And so let's go ahead and take a quick look at the instructions book to go over what we did. I think you guys in the audience already know this, but in case anybody's watching the replay, we did part 1. We did bags 1, 2, and 3. But part 2, we did 4, 5, and 6, and today we've got 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we're doing 4 bags today. First part took a little more than an hour and a half. The second part took about 2 hours. So I have a feeling we'll be here for about 2.5 or 3 hours today, if it goes that way. So I think we should go ahead and probably get started with bag 7. Remember that one stream where it began with Hoist making a duck face? No, I don't remember that at all. Not at all. And there's always a little bag inside the big bag for all the itty bitty pieces. Witnessed the duck face. Oh my goodness. Oh, cool. There's his Autobot logo. That's clearly for the shoulder, and there's the other one. So let's start. Where do we start off with? We're actually, it's step 215 is where we're starting at. Victor was taken. Welcome. Good to see you. We're starting with this dark gray piece. And putting that one together. And there's another one of those dark gray pieces in here somewhere. Oh, stick that one right there. You're gonna make your profile pic? Oh my goodness. And apparently there's a couple more of these in here. There it is, hiding under that one. That's not how it goes. That's better. And then we put the other, find another handle and put it on the other side. There it is. And we got smaller handles like this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we need 6. 5. There it is. And these go on this side, apparently. Oh, not all the way down that side. So we fill up one of the sides with these, and then the other side's just the 2 spots in the middle. Then we come back with the 1x2 brick. And another one. So there we go. And we cover it with the grill pieces. Orient it correctly. Okay, they go this way. So clearly this is his grill. You know, by the way, I did happen to see somebody shared a leg mod so that they could do the have his knees bend. And remember how I was pointing out that one piece on the Star Wars set? I brought in the Bad Batch ship, and it's the piece for the wings. And sure enough, the person who did it used that piece for the knee. So even though I probably wouldn't be able to figure out how to do it myself, it was nice to see that I was on the right track with that thinking. Okay, so we're going to set this aside because it's got us building something new from scratch. We start with this. There's a whole bunch of red in a red bucket. This is going to be fun. Okay, flip it over. So we got hooks on this side. and a handle on the other side. And let's see. So we got one of these goes here. And then we cover it up with flat pieces. And I somehow managed to be lucky and spot the tiny little single 1x1 red piece in the red bucket. And then we give him some headlights. There's another one. Boom. And now that attaches here. Okay. I'll give you one guess what the next step that we build is. That's right. We're building the next one. The Red Sea. Yes, indeed. That's what we're working with here. And flip it over. And as you might have guessed, which I certainly guessed it myself, we're going to be building the opposite side now. Got to find the piece with the hooks. Is it under here? No. But I do know I need this piece. I need this piece. Here's one of the headlights. We'll go ahead and pull these out as I see them. There's the hooks. So I need the other headlight, which is that it? Indeed. And that little kind of round piece. There it is. All right, looks like we got all the pieces for it. So that goes there. Boom. Boom. Oh, still need the 1x1 piece. Didn't spot it quite as readily as the other one. Nope. That's like a little ramp. That's an interesting piece. Oh, and look, that was good that I was interested by it because it was covering that little piece that I needed. And there we go. Boom. We got a grill coming together in the front of the truck. Once again, we set this aside and proceed to build something new from scratch. I believe this is the bumper that we're building. A dark gray handle, black hook. One by 4 gray piece, right, y'all. And double up these pieces on the other side. And we basically finish off with that angle piece and the ramp. I don't know if it's called a ramp, but that's kind of what it is. So there we go. Prime Master, welcome. So we got a piece here. And a thinner piece down there. And time for a sticker. It's his belt buckle. Wow, got lucky with that one. That one just dropped right where it needed to be. There are sometimes I go with these Lego stickers, just trying to get it positioned properly. Sometimes I go 5, 6, 10 times trying to get it right. That one just perfect. Okay, we're going to build one of the sides. Your Nemesis Prime, okay. I'm going to be using a lot of these hooks, I'm sure. Or at least right now, because of the way that the whole grill goes together. And we've got amber lights over here. And clip. You're non-taxable gamers. I knew that Nemesis Prime name was sounded familiar. I had a feeling that's what you were getting at. Well, it's good to see you on a stream, my friend. There's the piece I'm looking for. Oh my goodness! This is so bad. I have to share with everybody. Super VH. Did you hear that Metroplex tripped a criminal? You could say he tripped a con. Get it? Get it? And I agree with Grand Galvatron. Go in the corner and think about what you just said. Seriously, that was funny. That was funny. I appreciate a good pun. My response is usually to groan at it, but I appreciate it. So there is his bumper. And as you may have expected, we clip it down here. And the next thing to do is to clip it on the rest of the model. So now it's just sticking out like that. And so you fold these in. And you kind of fold these a little bit. And that all tucks away. And so now he's looking more and more like Optimus Prime. Very cool. He has a grill. Oh, apparently you can actually push that in to where there's a bit of an angle to it, even. And in fact, there's a piece down here, kind of his belt buckle, that kind of locks it in, even. So it's not just hanging there. It does actually kind of lock in under there. Cool. And those shiny silver pieces really do. They're really sharp. They catch the light sometimes. Looks like we're working on the arms now. Imagine a Lego combiner. How long would it take to build every individual bot and then have to transform them to form the combiner? Well, interesting you should say that. Super VH says it would take like a month or two to build. Well, at this scale, yeah, it would take a while. But remember, I've got that Voltron, that Lego Voltron set, which I haven't built yet. That's basically a combiner. They're not Transformers, but it's basically a combiner. they have the individual lion modes, and then the lions do actually transform and then combine to form Voltron. I've been wanting to do that on something like this. I just never got around to it. Optimus Prime, as he does, inspired me to come and do this stream with all you guys and all that. And so now that I know that it kind of works, I'm gonna have to try to find some time for Voltron. I probably won't do it all straight in one day. I might do like one lion one week, another lion the next week, and so it might take a month or so to do it. But I do think that would probably be fun. So we take this and we take this piece and we click it. Lucario Gamer 8, do I remember you from yesterday? Sorry, I don't think I do. There we go. And let's see. So this one gets... Which way does it overhang? Looks like it overhangs this way. And boom! We've got an Autobot logo plate. Yeah. Now it's really coming together. I mean, it's been coming together for 2 days. So I don't know. So something about putting the logo on. The Autobot badge. Okay, set that aside. So that's what we end up with, just the one side. And over here, we put it there. Alrighty. Oh, here we go. We're building the smokestacks. Nope, not that piece. So we got one of these that's coming. And we got one there. Which way does it go? That goes on the long side of this. The other one goes on the other side. So we got something that looks like that. And that goes in here if I can hold on to it. And now the other piece goes in. So we were just holding off on that because it'd make it easier to get that portion of the stack in. So now we got this, the little bar, and another one. And that plugs in here all the way through down into the other half of this piece here. And so there he is. There's the upper part of his arm. And that indeed. So we put these pieces on the first day, and now they're finally getting oh my goodness. So good. So good. Elites, how's it going? Okay, so we got the upper part of that arm done, and as you could probably tell by the dwindling number of pieces and this still being out there, we're going to be building the other one. At least that's what it appears. This all sure feels familiar. Click. Let me get it oriented the right way. Lucario says, by the way, I liked the stream. Everyone else do that too. That's right. Smash that like button. Smash it. If you haven't already. It does help. So there we go. And it overhangs that way. Oh, yeah. It's always special when you're putting on that piece. Hey, everybody. Smarty Dog is here. So what kind of off-topic questions do you have for us today there, Smarty Dog? Set that aside for the moment. We're cooking here. It seems like it's going together pretty quick. And then I'm going to go look at the clock and see how long we've been going, and it's going to say like 2 hours, right? We got that. This goes here. And then we're back to building the smokestack. Kind of remember how this goes. Ah! You know what? I'm just going to do this off the... and then put it on. That actually makes a lot more sense. Instead of trying to slide it in, just... if you have trouble, just pull that piece off, stick the smokestack in there, and then put it on. That actually makes more sense. And then we're back to building the rest of this stack. Where is that piece? There it is. And then this goes in and all the way through. And you know, I'm going to turn it so the holes are on the side. It's on both sides. And so instead of being in the front, in fact, I didn't do that on this other one. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So when you look at them from the front, at least. Next step, put it in the body. Boom. There we go. Optimus has the beginnings of his arms. And guess what? That's it for bag 7. On to bag 8. I'm just tossing these empty bags on the floor. So I've been doing that all of these streams. I just pick them up after at the end. Let's move him a little bit more to the side for now. We got a little bit of blue coming in here. These are somewhat big pieces in there. That one just jumped right out, didn't it? Set these off to the side. We got some of these with the curves, and they look very similar at a glance. So I'm just going to get these out of the way. I think that's all of them. All right, so where are we? Okay, there we go. We're back to business. There, and already we're using the curve. Wonder if they'll do a Nemesis Prime. I don't know if they'll do an official Nemesis Prime, but I've seen out on Facebook there's already been somebody who's used their own bricks to build a Nemesis Prime and an Ultra Magnus basically using these instructions. Another one of these goes on top. And that one there. Oh, we got another one of these joints. This one is probably the elbow. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. All right, so set that aside. Couple of 1x2s together, and we stack these on with the holes in line with each other. Basically make one long hole. Gear shift, how's it going? Yeah, it's getting there. We still got the rest of this bag and 2 more to go, so we're definitely on the home stretch. A little joint here, probably for the hand. Okay, so this spins around. That sits on there. That goes up there. And there. Prime Master, anybody watching the Obi-Wan Kenobi show? I am. I have not seen today's episode, though. And whether I had or not, we have a no spoilers policy on this channel. So you can say if you've watched it or not, but please don't share any details. All right, so we've got this here. That goes there. And we've got another printed brick. Why they didn't just print, instead of having stickers, I don't know why they didn't just print all of them, because clearly they can print on some of these. I don't know. There's got to be some reason. But it's not particularly obvious to me. And this one got a little bit of a build here. Need another one of those. And that one right there. My Discord server, and I don't think it's actually in the description of this video. I normally have it in the descriptions, but I forgot to add it. So I'll need to go back and add that. But if you go look at any of my normal Earth Wars videos, or swing by tomorrow when we stream Earth Wars, the description it'll be in the description. So Zenzali Garrett's been subscribed for 1 month. Well, happy anniversary. So we got that there. This comes over here. All right. Elites is asking, I wonder if Bert will get this. He usually gets a lot of Optimus figures. Oh, I don't know if he has it yet, but he's definitely going to. I'm positive of that. Okay, so we got that, and we got one other little side build that we're going to attach. A couple of these, a couple of red grills. I have not seen Top Gun yet, Gearshift. I've heard it's really good. I definitely want to see it. I just haven't made it out to go see it. And then that kind of folds in. Like that. Looking good. And I think that part's done. Looks like we're going to build the hand now. Have you seen all the Transformers movies? Yes, I have, except for Rise of the Beast, which isn't out yet, so that kind of makes sense, I suppose. What is that piece? Oh, okay. Had a glare on the instruction book. Couldn't quite make out what piece I was looking for. That's what I'm looking for. And that one. That is true, Elites. Lego has a policy where they don't do sets on real-world military stuff. So Larkin and I were talking about like the Lego Ideas program, and that's one of the rules is you can have like fantasy sci-fi type of stuff like Star Wars or Transformers or whatever, but nothing real world. So that's a thumb. And here we've got that clip goes in the middle. Got a hook on that side. And a hook on that side. And then these pieces go on for the fingers. Now, we were talking about this, and Fire Talks actually shared a video. I don't recall what channel it was, but it was about modifications you can do to make this. And one of the things I liked was this was for the hand. So see, at this step here, they actually have you take these 3 individual figures that you just built, which gives you a little bit of posability. And then they have you connect them with a 3x1 piece to basically make it a glove. So now no more individual finger posability. I'm gonna go ahead and do that for now, since to be in line with the instructions. I would, it's one of the things is these pieces on the side here do just kind of slide on, so this kind of helps keep them in place, I suppose. But I mean, if you're just going to pose them and let them sit there, they're not going to come off on their own. And if you did want a little bit of extra, I don't know if you can see the width of it, but if you want a little extra width on the fingers without that, if you had some, obviously you probably won't have extras in the set, but if you could get some extra 1x1 pieces for the tips of the fingers, that would give you that extra length on the fingers. All right, so that's the hand done. And we take this and we bring the hand in and attach it there. Boom. And then we go and attach it to the rest. Right. See, it's got the connection under there, so we just attach it right in there. Click. And there, Optimus Prime now has 1 full arm. Time to build the other one, or the rest of the other one. Prime Master says it's not official, but there's an off-brand Starscream Lego. Yeah, well, there's Bricks Motion, who I think was in here last time, but I'm not sure if he's in here today. He makes his own off-brand Legos Transformers too. We've shared some of his creations in our Earth Wars streams. I haven't seen anything from him for a while, but everything he does is all fantastic, and it all transforms and everything. So, and no, Oktar, I have not seen information on the 24/7 Transformers channel. What is fill us in, I suppose. Looks just prime. That's the Monkey Prime saying, "Well done. That's much better than your Triptychon joke." I'm just kidding. I love that Triptychon joke. That was the perfect amount of cheesy. This is all very familiar, except reversed. I think we all knew going into this that there would be basically a doubling of most of this just in reverse order. Oh, you put it in Discord? Okay, cool. I'll have to check that out later. I found that Discord tends to slow down my computer and it affects the stream, so I'm not having Discord open during the streams anymore. But I'll definitely check it out later. When we built this piece last time, and it's got these pieces with the holes in them, I don't recall putting anything in them. Maybe it's coming later? It's these pieces down here underneath his hand. I wouldn't. Oh, maybe his axe. I think I saw a picture of his axe built that it's kind of got a long rod. Those little cross rods, and I think that's what you'll do. I think this piece right here is where you're going to put in the axe to secure it. That's what I think that's for. If I hadn't seen that picture, I would have no clue. Okay, so this is where we spin it here. Oh, you know what? I think I forgot something over on the other arm. Yeah, see, I just put these two pieces directly on the arm there, but they were supposed to be on this black piece. That makes a lot more sense. It kind of fills it out. It seemed a little low over here. In fact, I'm going to see if I can take that out. I'll take his hand off. Brick separator. Doing a quick repair. That's the problem with going too fast. Sometimes you might miss a step. So there we go. That looks a lot better. Fixed. Distracted me with the Transformers. No, I made that mistake before you mentioned that. There we go. Oh, almost flipped that one right out into oblivion. Or just back in the bucket. And we're going to build this little. I think this is like the step ladder for when he's in truck mode. This little piece here. Larkin, I'm getting close, man. I'm finished bag 7. I'm on bag 8. The arms are all about done. So that goes in that orientation. This goes here. That's there. And where is that other piece that I'm looking for? Where is that piece? You guys see it? You don't even know what piece I'm looking for. I was just kidding. There it is. Boom. Boom. It's pretty cool how these hands come together. It's way more interesting than the conference call. I'll bet. Okay, so if anybody joined since I did the last hand, here's one thing I found on like somebody did a things you could do to modify your Optimus Prime. So the way the hands go is right now they're all individually articulated. So but the instructions tell you to put this bar on the fingertips to lock them all together. So that kind of just turns what are already individual fingers into basically a glove, like we have in most Transformers. Now, I know why they did that is because of the way they connect these two side pieces. They just kind of slide on with these little hooks. They won't slide off but on their own. But so I'm leave, like I said before, I'm going to leave it like this since it's the instruction method. But I'm likely to go ahead and remove this extra piece so he has the individual fingers. He has 4 fingers. What is he, Fred Flintstone? Fred Flintstone at winter wearing gloves. So here we go. Put the hand on. And like we did the last one. Oh, there's that leg. This one piece, this one leg connector just does not want to stay together. So, and we just put him in there like that. And now he's got... Where'd the other arm go? There he is. Just missing the head. Oh no, we lost another piece. The quality control on this thing is terrible. It's falling apart. I'm kidding. It's Legos. That's what they do. Not sure, quite sure how that fell apart though. But I'm getting it back in. There we go. Are y'all ready for the head reveal? It's a slow one. But it is time for the head reveal. Like where this is heading. Oh, we've got a very punny show today. Nice shiny mouth plate. So we take this, one of this, and one of this. And then that one on the other side. And that all goes in like that. There. These little quarter circle pieces go on here. And same thing on the other side. It's getting there. Time to turn the page. All right, so, oh look, eyes. I can see into your soul. Oh, here I am focusing and not talking. I've been doing pretty good the last couple of streams. But I warned you guys I do that sometimes. This is all very difficult. These dark blue pieces in the instructions have black lines, and it's kind of hard to see what exact piece it is. Kind of wish they had used white lines to go with the blue pieces, the dark blue pieces. Oh, got his little piece painted there. That's still there's just the eyes and this, just the two more examples of where you didn't need stickers. So I don't know why they choose to paint some pieces and stickers for others. It's just weird. And it'll be easier to put these together with two hands. And there we go. We'll actually go. There's Optimus Prime's head. And we will finish by just popping it on this ball joint here. And there you go. We'll bring it back over here. And this is Optimus Prime himself is actually done now. The rest is all accessories. But yeah, there he is. Very nice. We put him over here. There he is with Unicron. Shoulder pads Prime there in front of him. Dwarfed. Should have brought over MP10, the Masterpiece Prime. And I actually went and finally opened this. This is the Walmart reissue of what he's based on. Little G1 Optimus, so you can see them next to each other there. Looks good. So you get a closer look. There's the original, the classic G1 reissue, Optimus Prime. All right, we're not done yet, though. We're not done yet. We got accessories to build. Bag 9. Look, it's like blast effects. All right, so we're going to. Appears that we're going to be building the matrix. Elites just got back. You missed the reveal. We finished the main Optimus Prime figure. We're on to the accessories now. Well, that's pretty cool. This doesn't actually it doesn't actually connect into anything. It's just going to be kind of captured. There we go. That is the matrix of leadership. And you guys know how that works. His chest opens up, as you might expect. And it goes in there. It is to you, Ultra Magnus. But I'm sorry, no. Because he was laying down. I mean, come on. Oh, I guess we're building an Energon cube. It seems to be going pretty well. So there's that, and doing another layer. Gotta be under here. It is. Energon cube. And the instructions say to put it there. Oh, on the other side anyway. See? That's where they tell you to put it. Just put it next to him. Oh, it's axe time, baby. That piece is in the way. I'm going to go ahead and get all these pieces out too, because they're kind of large. I mean, you can see through them, but still. That's what I'm looking for. And yes, they do tell you to put the third one facing the end. Is that the right way? No. There we go. Oh, and one more of these. We'll take this. Take that. Take that. And that is the bottom half of the sandwich. Prime and Duncan, and welcome. Good to see you. All right, so we got some bars, and they go through sideways here. That's about even. And then we take these. They look pretty symmetrical. And boom. Boom. We have made an explosion. It says there's a red one of these that goes in here. Okay, now it's like a mace. That one almost jumped out of the hand. There we go. A little bit more of a handle. Now we're building something else here. Separately, that will be added in a moment. That's not what I was grabbing. That's not how it goes. What's going on here? Where's the other one of these? There it is. This is the Energon Axe. Yes, it is. So we turn this around. Close that up. Now we take these other ones. And those attach a little bit more normally instead of sticking rods through them. And this, make sure that's oriented properly, goes like that. And we'll set that aside again and move on to, what do we start with? We start with this. And then we do these. And then that. We're building an axe blade now, folks. So we go over here, we got these clips here. That clips like that. Cool. Not quite done yet. Got this piece, and that goes through here. And another piece to secure it. And that goes finally goes on the end of this. And there is the axe complete. And this is what sticks in those couple of black pieces underneath the hand that I didn't recognize before. All right, so what this tells you to do is whichever hand you want to do it in, you can do it in either one, is you got to take the hand off. And this little post that the hand was on, you fold this down. And right down here next to the hand, you can see where these little black pieces are right there. Those are the pieces that have the little cross hole in there. So you just kind of put that in there and slide it in, and boom. Optimus Prime with his Energon axe. Let's go back up on the big camera. Don't focus on me, focus on him. Pretty cool. And yes, it does tell you just to put the hand just off to the side. But somehow the Energon cube disappeared. Oh, we're building this gun now. Exciting. Spiky Energon axe, indeed. Go. This goes there. Excuse me. A little tickle. Coming along. Ah, there's this piece. Feel like G1 is perfect for LEGO, not as complicated as other designs. Have you been watching this build? This is complicated. Well, I suppose for transformation wise, yeah, definitely it's perfect. If you're trying to make it transform. There's no way you'd be able to make a Bayformer Lego and be able to have it transform. Although I'm sure somebody out there has proved me wrong. It's taking shape. That's the butt of the gun. I think that's what it's called. There it is. There is your ion blaster. I'm just kidding. There's more to it. As you may have guessed. As that. This one. There we go. This. I shove this one on all the way down. Ugh. A Bay Optimus would need a lot of stickers, probably. Who's your favorite voice actor for Optimus Prime? Oh, come on. Yeah, Elite's got it. Peter Cullen will always be that voice. I mean, at some point you got to have different voice actors for him. I think John Bailey does a good job. The epic voice guy. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him. He actually voiced Shockwave and Soundwave in the Bumblebee movie. He's a huge Transformers fan. He's got a YouTube channel. He used to do Transformers reviews in Optimus Prime's voice. I don't think he's done that in a while. But I think he does a really good Optimus Prime voice. In fact, I think he did the Optimus Prime voice for the Combiner Wars, the much maligned Combiner Wars, before they went and, the first part of that trilogy, before they went and got Peter Cullen. Now, I will say the voice in that show was overprocessed by the creators. I mean, it was, so if you don't like that, don't blame him. When it's not overprocessed by after the fact, it's actually really good. Taking shape. Not that one. All right. That one got turned a little bit. So take this. Still wish Gary Chalk was primal for Rise of the Beast. Yeah, I think Ron Perlman will do just fine. I think he did that once, didn't he? The Prime Wars? Right. There it is. It's like I'm not seeing that piece, and there's not many pieces left. There it is. There you go. Ion blaster, ion cannon. And so to hold it, you open up his hand, and what they tell you, the reason they left these two studs open is because you can lock the back end of the gun in there to kind of help him hold it. So there you go. Pew 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 pew. I think it's humanly impossible to make that sound with just your voice. That's it for bag 9. The last one is bag 10. Almost done. So it's going quicker than I thought. That's probably when they separated it into 3 stages. That's probably why they put these 4 bags together at the end, thinking that it would be about equal to the other 2 sets of 3 bags. That's a big piece. That I think is the biggest piece in the set, and that is what gets the that's the nameplate for that. This one's pretty big too. Let's turn that around. It should have been that way all along, so it can say read as Optimus Prime. What are we doing here? That's not what I was grabbing. These look like they could come out of there for now. Oh look, another Autobot plate. Ooh, almost missed these. Very sneaky. Very sneaky. That's not the one I want. It's kind of in the way. There it is. Next up, making 2 of these. That goes there. And let's do it again. I guarantee somebody out there said something about a second verse right around this point. Do they have a minifigure of Spike? No. That would be cool. But you know, the problem with including a minifigure of Spike is he would just get Optimus Prime in trouble. He's supposed to stay at the base, but he never does, and then he always goes. The Autobots are on the brink of winning, and then Bumblebee and Spike show up, and they ruin everything. So it's probably good that they didn't include him. Where am I going to display LEGO Prime? I have no clue. No earthly idea. Oh, there's one. There's the other. Now to find the little rods. There's one. There it is. I don't know how I spotted that one. The jetpack, indeed. This was Sideswipes, wasn't it? It wasn't even Optimus Prime's jetpack. He borrowed it from Sideswipe that one time. Would I build another one? Absolutely. Probably not another Optimus Prime on stream, but yeah, I would totally build another one. I love Legos, man. So it's not. This is not a chore. Not a chore at all. In fact, the week while I was waiting to build this, I mean, he came in like Monday of last week, but I wasn't ready to stream yet, and so I had to wait. I planned it all out, so started this week on Monday. So I had to wait a whole week having him in my house, not building him. But I wanted to build something so bad, so I ended up building another set of mine. I like normally the way when I build the Legos, I do it when I'm sitting there watching out on the comfy chair, watching some TV or something. It's very relaxing to me. They could do a Magnus. It was someone did. There's somebody out there on the interwebs. I've seen it shared where they used these instructions and made a Nemesis and an Ultra Magnus. They sourced their own bricks or had their own bricks and built a Nemesis Prime and a Ultra Magnus version. Not official, obviously, but you know, there's plenty of people out there. If you've seen, I don't know if you guys follow Lego or look at Lego a lot, but there are some like these like Lego conventions where people go and take their own creations or whatever. It's absolutely amazing the stuff that people build. It's just humongous. Some of these things that they do, highly detailed. It's just awe-inspiring. I can only imagine how much money they spent on the bricks. Oh, it's so crazy. But it's one of those things when you love it. You know, you find ways, and oftentimes those projects are multiple people collaborating, and almost certainly pooling money. It's coming together as it does. Joseph Trujillo, welcome. Good to see you. Elites, you built a Lego Optimus trailer in this scale? Yes, there will be an Earth Wars stream tomorrow. So I'm determined to get this done today. I had no doubts that we'd be able to get it done. Yeah, so if you're wondering about this one here on the front, you use the two holes in the center of the piece to go over those two studs to get it lined up perfectly. That's really cool. There we go. Set that aside for now because we're building something extra. That goes in here. And we do a similar thing on the other side. Pet Megatron's jealous he's not a toy yet. A Lego toy. This goes in here. Probably just to provide support for that. And now we use these. Add in the little ball joint things. What are the extra parts for? Well, Lego always includes a little bit of extra parts. And see, here's another one. You put these 4 pieces into each of the 4 holes, not off to the sides or anything. Boom, goes right in the center. Lego always provides a bunch of little extra, like 1x1 pieces, something like that. But we're not quite done yet with this. So we are done with the jetpack, but we're not totally done with the build yet. And this he's got 2 clips right there, and that's what those clips clip into. And there you go. Now he's wearing Sideswipe's jetpack. And the last thing we build is his little plaque. Well, maybe not quite the last thing. This piece here is pretty conspicuous. And then this goes there like that. And we lock it in with these 2 pieces here. And we apply the sticker. A little off center. Yeah, it's fine. Good enough for government work, I always say. And you just basically set it in front of him. So if you have him on your display shelf and you forget who he is, you'll know. It says Optimus Prime, Function Commander. Freedom is the right of all sentient beings, and then it's got all of his tech specs. It's even got very, very light. You can kind of see how he's kind of in shadow there, kind of a light gray. Just under Optimus Prime, it's in the it's in the Autobot font. It says Optimus Prime. And yes, I can read that font. Not perfectly, but it's obvious that's what it says. And then then it just shows take this last piece and put the sticker on it. The stickers are done. Well, as soon as I put this on. So there you go. And this down here. And then they have instructions on how to transform him. Not particularly difficult to figure out, but there's a couple of things here. At the end. So from robot to vehicle mode, just like the original toy, this Lego model of Optimus is capable of changing from robot mode to truck mode and back. This is accomplished entirely through moving the components of the model around, so no disassembly is necessary. I beg to differ. There's disassembly right here. I think that's a dig at Creo. You know, the Hasbro's own Transformers bricks similar to Lego. I've got a bunch of those sets. You could build it's mostly based around the Bayformer type of Transformers. But you can build either the robot or the vehicle. You couldn't transform it. So I think that you can change it without having to disassemble it. I think that was kind of a little dig. So let's transform him. I think what I'll do at some point is do like a normal kind of a review of this guy in with the camera oriented kind of normally that you're used to seeing. But for now, we'll go with it this way. So first off, take off all of his extra accessories, including the jetpack. It broke! It's Legos. Shut up. All right. Well, let me see. That is the alternate cross piece. I see that's probably a late late to that comment. Okay. So he's got this piece here. You just rotate the head back. I don't know. Let me just verify, make sure there's a. Okay, so they do tell you to rotate his head around. They tell that last. Now there are clips in between the legs. And I think I mentioned this yesterday. You just clip them together. This piece came off again. I don't know why that's doing that. That's weird. So we'll go ahead and leave the head up for now. You kind of untab this piece here, flip out everything, and you fold the feet back, and you bring his legs forward. And you're going to want to, and these gas tanks on the side, they do, if your legs are straight, they will actually flip up. And then you do want to rotate this guy. It might be either you move the arms up like that, or maybe you do it before you do the legs. And then the front of the truck comes down. And it does have a place to clip in to hold it. Let's get the arms oriented. So we turn the head around backwards, and then we fold it down. And maybe we don't fold in the two front pieces just yet. Make room for the hands, I guess. What does it say to do about the hands? That's one thing I didn't quite figure out. All right, so you want to have the hands kind of face down thumb in. Is that what you're saying, Sean? No, thumb up. Thumb up, fingers straight out. And then the top of the hand kind of in line with the top of the forearm. And then you just fold the arms back and fold the hands in. It's probably easier with this all the way up. So you fold the hands in, or the bottom of the arms in, and then you rotate the whole hand down. And then this comes down, and like I said, it will tab in. And you close those up. And you fold the feet all the way back down. Those red clear bricks we put on the tops of his feet, those are his tail lights. And I think that's it. We are done. Oh, so you could totally leave his belt buckle on there. Or what they tell you to do is you just pop that brick off, and then you put the other one on. What orientation is that supposed to go? They show it going up, so now it's not Optimus. Yeah, now you're not seeing Optimus's belt buckle. We'll come back over here. There's one more thing I want to show you that the instructions shows. I didn't even realize you could do, but there he is. Optimus Prime is done, transformed into truck mode. That's a really good looking truck mode, I got to tell you. Oh, one thing I didn't do. Can I do it? Yep. So one thing I forgot was over here. He's got those little steps, right there. So I didn't fold those down. So bring the legs down a little bit, and then you can fold it back down. So very cool, very cool. That's awesome, man. I got it. This is really worth having. If you like Legos and you like Transformers, if you can afford this, it's a must-have. All right, so now there's one more thing that I didn't even realize that this was going to do. The instructions show you can store his gun. You take the handle and you fold it forward, and then it shows you put the gun. Let me see how this might go. You put the gun in here like that, and then you move it back a little bit, and there's actually open pegs up in the front that kind of locks that in. So he's got storage for his gun in truck mode. And one last note says Optimus Prime's blaster is the only accessory in this Lego set that was included in the original toy, so it is also incorporated into the vehicle mode. And indeed, we've got G1 Optimus Prime with his blaster. And we'll go ahead and transform our G1 Prime so we can get a little bit of a comparison. Ah, the simplicity of G1 Transformers. And I don't know about anybody else. I always put his hands in here. I mean, that's what it's for, right? So there he is. And we'll go back over to the big camera. And we get a comparison. Ugh. Big Prime and Little Prime. Actually, let me take the gun out. Looking good. I like how the arms even have the basically the fenders, like they did on the G1. Very, very cool. We'll get him back into bot mode here. Lift up the front. We'll bring up the hands up. Rotate the forearms out and bring out the other arm. Flip that up. Bring that out. Rotate that out. Flip that up. Then I think what we want to do next is probably bring down the legs. We will rotate at the waist. Flip the head up. Rotate the head around. Not the whole body, the head. And bring the arms down. Bring this in. Kind of goes in at an angle. Oh, sometimes when you rotate the waist, it kind of comes untabbed a little bit for some reason. So we do that. We fold in those pieces. We can angle this. Orient his hands however you want. Split the legs. Rotate the gas tanks. And one last thing. Oh, too late. You pop off that and give him his belt buckle back. And I just knocked something else off. As probably tends to happen in Legos. You also got to flip the feet up. Let me fix things. It's not easy to do holding up this big, heavy Lego set in front of a camera. I'm sure transformation will go better for you. So there we go, LEGO Optimus Prime. Very cool. Very happy with the set. It's been a blast building him with you guys on stream. And but I got to tell you, I'm looking forward to taking a break because before I do any more Lego, I gotta readjust my setup because I'm reaching out too far and my back and arms are a little sore. But these are the things that we do for fun and for entertainment and things like that. But we will be doing more. I definitely want to at least build that Voltron with you guys at some point. I've seen you've asked this a couple of times, so let me go ahead and answer it. Who is my favorite Michael Bay Transformer? I don't really necessarily have one because they're all pretty much the same characters. Hound is pretty cool. He's kind of unique. Drift, I always like Drift. You know, in whatever iteration Drift has shown up in, I thought it was pretty cool. Toy wise, definitely got to be third party. My favorite toys from third party would be Unique Toys Peru Kill, which is Lockdown, or I want to say it's DX9 Lahire, which is a Hot Rod. Say what you want about Hot Rod in the character in the movie. That toy is fantastic. The Shockwave that came out in the Dark of the Moon wasn't so great, but the Shockwave in Studio Series was pretty good. There's some good Studio Series like the Optimus Prime that combines with the Jetfire. That combination is pretty awesome. Blackout is awesome. I'm looking forward to that Masterpiece Blackout that's going to be coming out. I was thinking, I don't know if I would be able to The Studio Series blackout's pretty cool, but I don't know that masterpiece is looking worthwhile. So yeah, I'm disappointed about Jazz from the movies that they killed him off. You know, so but that's what you do. Yeah, yeah. So that's going to do it. And you know what? Hot take. I know a lot of people hate him. I like Skids and Mudflap. I like Skids and Mudflap. Particularly the fact that the ice cream when we first see them when they're combined into that ice cream truck. I've got that toy and I love that toy. So I don't care what anybody says. I like Skids and Mudflap. So yeah, you know we actually got done quite a bit faster than I thought we were going to. It looks like it was about 2 hours. Um, so those 4 bags actually went a lot quicker. Hey, I way to end on a low note. I meant to show this off too, by the way. Here's the comparison of the guns. I don't know if it's going to come up better here. So you can see they're but they did a really good job on the Lego capturing the look and the feel of the original G1 blaster. So yeah, very cool. Uh, Anything else? No, I don't think so. That's gonna do it. You guys know tomorrow is our Earth Wars stream. I'm considering tomorrow we're going to stay at 8 o'clock, but the slightly earlier times actually kind of been working pretty well this week. I'm considering possibly moving the streams an hour earlier, maybe pick up a few extra people overseas that may not be able to stay up so late. I don't know. I'm going to consider it. But tomorrow we'll be at the usual time at 8 p.m. Eastern. I hope to see you all there. But that's going to do it for now during the stream. Thank you. It's been a fun journey. I'm Engineer Hoist. Keep rolling, my friends, and we'll see you next time.